You gonna help? Huh? Are you gonna help? Yes. Are you gonna help too? Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse One here. It is still March 3rd. It is Thursday, 2022. What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you helping? So, yeah, I know. So anyway, before we get into this video, I want to just remind everybody again, I do still have my sale going on with the Legacy Freeze-Dried Foods. Just a couple of days left. The sale will be over on Sunday. So if you would like to be involved in it, go to my website, preppernurse1.com. Click on store. It will drop down. You will see Legacy Foods. You click on that. It will take you to the store within the website. If you decide you want to make a freeze-dried purchase when you are there, when you check out, you need to use the discount code 100,000, the numerical 100,000 subscribers. Okay, you'll save yourself 20% off your purchase if you do that. So definitely take advantage of that. So anyway, 25-year shelf life, GMO free. Gluten options available for people that need that. It is also vegetarian, but there are beef and chicken options that can be purchased separately. Also, it is the largest portion size of any of the other freeze-dried food companies. Right now, they have everything in stock, so it's a good time to get on top of this. And they're getting things shipped out very, very quickly. Okay, so just putting that out there ahead of time before we get started. All right, so let's get into this video. It is getting out of control. I mean, completely out of control. So last week we were paying, I think I can try to remember if it was $3.71 for gas. I think it was like $3.71, and then it went from $3.71 to $3.75, then $3.75 to $3.81, and so then we were just yesterday. We were at $3.89, I believe is where we were at yesterday. Will you stop? Seriously. It never stops. Trust me, it just never stops. We were at $3.89 yesterday. Went down to the gas station today, $4.19. It went up 30 cents a gallon in one day. And I'm going to tell you what, guys. From the time this stuff jumped off here with Ukraine and Russia to now, they haven't paid, these oil companies haven't paid this ridiculous amount of money for gas and oil. They're not. The things that are in the tanks right now at the gas stations, they didn't pay this much for the gas. So for them to be jumping up the gas prices in this incrementing crazy level, it's price gouging. Absolutely 100% price gouging. This is ridiculous that they're jumping these prices up like they are. Here's an idea. Hey, Biden, let's open up the pipeline here in the United States. Let's get the drilling going here so we can, work towards being energy independent. I know it's a weird concept. Doesn't fit in with the green agenda. I understand that, but you're killing the middle class. You're killing poor people. You're killing everybody except for the rich, because the rich don't care. They don't care what they pay for whatever. But the middle class and the poor are getting gouged unbelievably. Food prices is another thing that is absolutely insanely out of control. I mean, we went yesterday, Heather and I went, and we picked up pop, some Diet Coke. That's what we like to have as far as pop goes. So we picked up pop, and then we picked up some groceries, and it ended up being 3 bags of groceries and a few 12 packs of the Diet Coke. It was $176 for that yesterday. We went today to Save-A-Lot. Yesterday was Wegmans. Today was Save-A-Lot. And today we ended up spending another $50 on 1 bag of groceries. I mean, it is just unbelievably, ridiculously expensive. I don't know how people are doing it. I really don't. How are you surviving? Now, I want you to think about, on top of that, with gas prices going up the way that they have, has anybody checked and seen what heating oil has gone up to? Has anybody stopped and seen what propane has gone up to? And I'm not talking about what they were last week. I'm talking about what they are right now. How much more expensive are those things? Like I said, it has gotten completely out of control. And I don't know how these people, these politicians that claim to give a crap about us, how they can sleep at night knowing that their constituents are, having to decide whether to eat, stay warm, or, take care of their families, or, to pay these ridiculous amounts of money that they are, doubling and tripling the things. I'm going to make this statement again. In January of last year, I paid $2.20 a gallon for gas. When Biden took over, that's where it was at. It was $2.20 a gallon for gas. It is now $4.19 right now. That's almost $2 in a little bit over a year. So you tell me what the problem is. I would love to hear it. I would love to hear it. Things are just, it is unbelievable. And how anybody, honestly, now I did not watch the State of the Union yesterday. I find it to be a complete waste of time to watch them rah-rah themselves about how wonderful a job they did when his approval rating is abysmal. But I did watch afterwards the number of screw-ups that he did. Somebody had put a compilation of him. The guy can't put a sentence together anymore, folks. He's not there. He is not there. He is an empty vessel. Scary. And that's our leader. That is our leader. His cognitive skills are not there anymore. Do people not understand that? And these people that are parading him out there and having him doing these things, they should be ashamed of themselves. I mean, absolutely ashamed of themselves. And absolutely, that's my opinion. I'm just putting it out there from a medical standpoint, watching what's going on with him. There's a classification for that. It's called elder abuse. Just, like I said, giving my opinion. Strictly my opinion. So I'm not trying to spread any false information or anything like that. But when you have somebody that has diminished skills, and it's disgusting in my opinion. And again, that's just my opinion. I would love to hear what you guys are looking at gas-wise. Now, this is New York. Obviously, I'm talking about New York, upstate New York. So we're not down in New York City or anything like that. I don't know what they're paying down there, but this is upstate New York. And we're now paying $4.19 a gallon for gas. It went up 30 cents a gallon today. Now, that's robbery, in my opinion. Again, my opinion. So, I definitely want to hear what's going on with you guys. How bad are things getting for you? How hard is it for you guys to be able to make it right now? I know the electric bills have gone absolutely crazy as well. And I don't understand what they think that this is okay. I feel bad for people that have, 5, 6 kids and are trying to make it and trying to survive and trying to feed. Anybody that's had a teenager knows how teenagers eat. They are eating machines. I'll give you an example of something. When I came out of the service and I got into working out, I had lived at home for a while with my mom, my stepfather, and my niece was there, Jeannie. You guys have seen Jeannie on the videos. So there was 4 of us living in the house. When I moved out, my mom told me that her grocery bill dropped in half. Because I was eating constantly. Because with working out, you're burning that, you need that fuel to keep the machine running. So young folks, especially teenage boys, they eat nonstop. So I do not know how people are affording to feed anybody. I mean, and forget about fast food. I mean, that is like ridiculous. For 2 people, you're looking at $20 or better to go have fast food. So it's what we've been doing is we reorganized our freezer, got a bunch of things that we can just eat that way. Like tonight, I had bought yesterday 2 pounds of hamburger. That was like $11, I think, for 2 pounds of hamburger, something like that. And so we did tacos tonight. We made tacos on the wood stove. Tomorrow night we're going to do sloppy joes. So we're eating at home. And even, you know, with that, you know, it's still cheaper to do it that way than to go to any fast food restaurant. So I don't know, like I said, I don't know how people are doing it. And I'm going to tell you what, anytime we go to town, especially the McDonald's has a line around the place. So I don't know how, like I said, I do not know how people are affording to be able to do it. I don't, because that place is never not busy. Burger King's pretty busy generally as well, but the McDonald's especially, the McDonald's is like always has a line. Always, no matter what time of the day we go. And if especially lunch hour, I'll forget about it. There's, you know, 8-9 cars. That's just for the drive-through. Now that's not even counting the people that go inside. So again, it is amazing to me how out of control prices of everything have gotten. You know, inflation is just, and then you have shrinkflation on top of it. You're getting smaller sizes for the food that you're buying, but you're paying more money for it. Somebody's doing really well. Somebody is doing really, really well, but it sure isn't us. It sure isn't us. I definitely, like I said, I want to hear your guys' feedback on this. I want to hear what you guys have to say. This is not a fun time. Not a fun time at all. So, I would just, you know, like I said, it's crazy times we're living in. I know I mentioned it earlier. We ended up getting about 4 inches of snow overnight. I think our high, I don't have my phone on me, my phone's in my room, but I think our high today was like 15 degrees in town. So, you know, it's not been a pleasant day. We're supposed to, tonight the low in town is going to be 2 degrees, which means we'll be in sub-zero tonight. Now, it's supposed to start warming up after that, which it's about freaking time. But, what do you think? Are you ready for warmer weather? Huh? So you can spend more time outside? You like to be out, don't you? Yeah. You're a good girl. She is so daddy's girl, I can tell you, folks. She is my baby. You are too, Pandora. Yes, you're a good girl too. Yes, you are. But I do have to admit that this one here is my favorite. So anyway, guys, what? We're done. No more. I gotta finish my video. So anyway, guys, I want to hear, like I said, I want to hear your feedback. How bad is it for you folks? Because I know, like I said, it's ridiculous gas prices wise. I mean, just it's out of absolute freaking control. I'll be honest with you. When I get to the point where we have to make this move to West Virginia, I hate to think how much that's going to cost. That's just, you know, even taking trips down there, I hate to think what it's going to cost. So, yeah, not going to be fun, but you know, it is what it is, and we're going to do what we have to do. But craziness, crazy times. So anyway, guys, I am going to jump off of here for now. Like I said, I do want to hear your feedback on this and hear what you guys have to say. Remember, we are all in this together. We are one race called the human race. As soon as we could ever figure that out, we're going to be in much better shape. We have to stop letting them divide us over race, religion, political affiliation, the vaxxed, the unvaxxed. All that stuff is nonsense, doesn't mean anything. We're all human beings. If you cut us, we all bleed red. So we need to start watching out for each other, because I'll tell you what, the people in charge that we've put in charge, they're definitely not watching out for us. So remember that. Also remember, hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow's not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life, so it's really important we tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. Last but not least, STD. Step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only person that's going to stop you from reaching your goals is you. That's it, nobody else. Stay positive, stay away from the negativity, and you're going to be just fine. All right? I will see you all later. I hope everybody has a great day. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.